Wizard's Lizard. Wait, is that full screen? There we go. There we go. Let's do this.
Let's do it!
So I saw a commit from you that said something about a boss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is it? Are you hoping to surprise me?
I was hoping to, but you read the commit log, which I didn't expect, to be honest.
What does that say?
Nothing. Nothing
You expect me
whatsoever.
to never read the commits? I don't care what he's doing.
That's right.
What's new in the code? I don't know. Does it matter? Something. He's always
You know
doing
what does
something crazy.
matter? What does matter is this is a Wizard's Lizard Alpha
Who does
9.
that? I like that.
This is
The
a,
nickname.
that's right. This is a new room.
It is brand new.
It looks kind of crazy.
What's the word you were searching for there? It wasn't crazy. You were looking for some word and you didn't find it.
I don't know. We'll see. If I had found it, then you would have known.
Ooh, I like these rooms. I call these the breakout rooms.
Breakout room. So, one thing, we actually had a bunch of cool custom rooms in the library, but I had written a bug that was causing none of them to show up
Oh, really?
for the past several alpha videos.
Yeah, I thought they were in there. I just never saw them and I didn't notice because it's the kind of thing where you see it in the code and you're like, surely that's working, and then you just walk away and forget about it. Oh, man.
Surely
Surely not.
Jeff won't write any bugs.
I trust him. That was my mistake. I trust the Jeff code.
Right, I wouldn't. So, what else is new? We also got
item.
the health. Look at that.
Oh, I hate
Oh, you have
you.
no key. Yeah,
This is
who do
me.
you hate?
This is me hating on you right now. Oh, some text, the helper text. Isn't that nice? That's new.
That is nice. But we moved the health to more of a heart-based system, as we sort of alluded to
Oh yeah.
last video, Alpha
right.
9? No, Alpha 8.
Right.
Man, I can't count.
No, you can't. It makes me very concerned about you being in charge of programming, and you can't count.
I think that room is kind of messed up. You need to go back into that room up at
Okay.
the top. A second. So we can discuss bugs on the fly,
Yes, that's
as we are wont to do.
like we do. What's the problem?
Let's see if you can spot it.
Hmm.
What's wrong with this room?
Spot the bug. I mean,
Spot.
the torches maybe.
It's like a hidden object game.
The torches are kind of floating on non-tiles.
That is part of the problem, but the overall problem is that the walls are only one tile thick, and so they should really be extending down one more tile.
So the room exits are sticking way in.
Yes.
What does that say that wasn't immediately apparent?
It didn't. It took me. So you went through this room once, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's kind of a crazy looking room."
Something doesn't feel right.
And then the second time you came back, I was like, this is kind of off.
The thing is it kind of works.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
I know
does
we
'cause
should
of the-
fix it, except for down here at the bottom where like the door's kind of hidden underneath the UI. Do we still have that thing? Oh, hey, you can.
Yeah.
You can remove the UI. Good to know.
Because reasons.
Well, I'm not going to file a ticket, so you can do that, sir.
I could probably fix it faster than file a ticket, probably.
Yeah, is that a one-liner?
It's probably just changing the coordinates of those pits being drawn.
Yeah.
I think they're just kind of overdrawing the pits by like about one tile, looks like. So it should be pretty easy.
So this is a common trend of these videos is what was once old is now new again. And that would be these boom barrels here. I think like we took them out because we felt like they were too chaotic, and then we also had some kind of like design goals where we wanted each dungeon to have lots of its own unique entities, right? And we were thinking that barrels are really generic, and that's not as exciting. Like, what would be explosive in a kitchen? What would be explosive in a library, right? But then we came full circle again, where we're like, no, they're just explosive barrels. They make sense anywhere. In a video game world where those make sense, they can be anywhere, and no one's gonna be like, hey, you guys killed the game for me because of these explosive barrels.
Right.
Like, it's not gonna be like that. So we brought them back in, and I'm already happier. I like them.
Yeah. So we did a few other things too, like try to tighten up thematics of the shops, make them less kind of random props.
Yeah. Ooh, this is tough.
Let's see, what do you
I
got?
like all
Chain
of these.
lightning and time warp and blink. Yeah, those are all. See,
I'm
the
gonna go with
interesting
blink.
thing is you don't know what this boss is going to be all about right now, so you can't really make an informed decision.
That's true. This is the first time experience.
That's right.
So many players of the game will go through this. Whereas later, we forget that kind of thing. We're like, we know what to expect, we know what to plan for, because, we know what all the content's all about. But players don't when they start.
That's right.
You forget that when you're making a game for a long time.
That's kind of what I was hoping. Is I was hoping that you could experience this boss with fresh eyes. Although, to be fair, it's not quite done. It's really just the beginnings of an idea.
No excuses. Well, I got to say, I'm a little nervous because you're really putting me on the spot here, not having seen this. Right? So let's see.
I think
I'm gonna try my. No, that's not it.
I think you can handle it.
I bet I can handle it. Yeah. All right. There's my blink. This polish is new, I think, too.
Oh yeah.
Make sure
that polish along with the possession polish.
All right. I'm ready. Let's rock this.
You ready? Let's do it.
What are you gonna do? Enraged painting. Uh-oh. He sounds upset. I'm gonna keep my distance.
He's very angry.
Whoa! Whoa! What's going on?
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see. It looks like you're throwing down red runes right on top of me, and those are like placeholder, right? It's just like, hey, I'm about to attack here. So that would be like the red warning circle you keep talking about from HOTS?
Yeah, I was kind of picturing like a red warning circle, maybe like a red lightning bolt inside of it, just like kind of like a symbol type thing where like lightning's going to strike right here, or an X, or just, some kind of visual indication that something bad's going to happen right here.
Something bad's going to... I'll just put that text up on the screen. Something bad's about to happen.
Right here with a big arrow. Don't stand here.
That's cool. So then these lightning bolts, I guess that would be a placeholder for like a lightning bolt animation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can picture that. All right,
so I've been iterating on the library boss. So last time we saw this room, it was the bookworm idea that I had.
Right.
But there's a lot of mechanical issues with that, and I couldn't get it to the point that I wanted to necessarily, so I decided to take a detour and mess around with a different idea I had, which was this painting. I think that in actuality we'd want to make it a little bigger. The painting was originally drawn as kind of a generic monster.
Yeah.
But the more I played with it, the more I felt like it could really be a boss. And so I've been kind of going along that route and seeing where it takes me. Because I had a lot of cool ideas for its attack, but a lot of the stuff that I wanted it to do didn't really make sense as the player necessarily.
Man, that was non-stop motion.
Yes.
That was pretty
That's kind of the theme, was like just keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
So,
whew, man.
Just make you move a lot.
So let's see. Oh, this is new too. We got some graphics here. Obviously, the last one is just a repeat of the first one, but the first little I call it a level platform, and we had these in the first game. It's really just a progress indicator, and it's just fancified. It's like you're level 1, you're level 2, you're level 3, and the first one's the kitchen. The second one, the one I'm on now with the little chicken and the knife, that's the the first one's the library. The second one's the kitchen, and the last one is mysterious.
Unknown, even to us.
That's right.
No, not exactly true.
No, not exactly true. Anyway, I want to get back to the boss. So let's see. Oh, crap. Immediate thoughts. I already think it's a lot more concise and like more well put together than the worm.
Nice.
As interesting as the worm was, it felt really incomplete. It had a bunch of design problems to solve, not just design issues themselves, but also like how it was. Like some implementation bugs, just because it was a brand new entity and stuff.
Yeah, like having the entity to follow the other entities and not get tripped up on slowing things like webs or inkwells and stuff like that.
Right.
That was kind of difficult. It ended up just being more complicated than I wanted the bosses to be. So I really just took like another pass at that, just in a more simple form. So I'm actually really happy with where the portrait idea is so far.
Yeah.
I want to make it a little bigger, make it a little bit more imposing, which is kind of nice. And then maybe give it, I kind of want to give it like some different patterns, so it doesn't always just follow you necessarily with the lightning bolt. Maybe it spawns like a bunch of lightning bolts in like maybe a circle or like a line, just kind of segments the room in different ways, forces you to move around.
Yeah.
So, although it kind of works in its present form. One thing I do think about a lot is like having more bosses and having more bosses that are simpler is kind of an interesting idea. Like we could, like that portrait boss only took me about, I would say, an hour to make. And so like if we kind of leave him as is and have him be interesting in a simple form, it would give us more latitude to have different bosses.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is pretty interesting.
I like that where you can change just a few variables and you make the boss kind of feel drastically different.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Yeah, it was really intense. I had to do lots of thinking, and it was like nonstop. Like it basically, we talk about cognitive overhead sometimes. It made it so that I always had to be worrying about moving. I couldn't hold still at all. I'm about to die. Oh!
Oh,
Talking about cognitive overhead.
I know, right? Maybe you should pay attention.
Maybe I should. All right, let's go again. But yeah, what it did was it was basically like, because there's these variables in the game, right? Like you sometimes don't have to worry about this or that feature.
Right.
But in that boss battle, it kind of made worrying about moving constant. And that
Yeah.
it made the boss battle feel a lot different in that regard.
Nice. That's what I was hoping for. Just keep you on your toes the whole time.
Yes, I was. I'm at my standing desk, so yeah, I was standing on my toes. Not really. Why not?
Why not? So other than that, I think there's just been a few kind of shoring up of certain entities. I fixed a bunch of AI bugs recently, which is hard to show off,
Yeah.
but
Look
those
at
fixes are
this
in there.
working properly.
Right,
You
yeah.
might notice last time because it was not.
Not working properly. Well, this is. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a door down there.
Yeah.
I guess it could be in a dead end. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be. I would want to see like something though. I'd want to see chests at the edges of the screens or something.
Hmm.
Like some reason for being there. Do I have a key? I do not have a key.
I
There
don't
should be a
think.
message on this door now too. There is.
Yep.
Excellent.
Nice.
Overall, we're trying to go for like more information. Basically, if we have to err on one side or the other, we go for tell the
Or-
user too much maybe.
Right. The user wants the game to shut up.
I wonder if I can just non-stop kind of just keep moving while attacking.
Probably. It's dangerous, but you can.
Yeah, baby. Messed him up.
Right.
I
Did.
learned your boss behavior, sir.
Hey, it's not done yet.
That's right. That's right.
You only beat boss 0.1.
First version.
That's right.
First pass. All right, I'm gonna. Ow.
I did a bunch of work on the pig heads actually as well.
Oof.
I
Yeah, they
totally
got-
rewrote.
Nerfed significantly. Oh, okay. I find them brutal to play as now. Ow.
Good.
Also, Raga apparently. Come here, piggy. Yeah.
They were way overpowered before,
Yeah, they were.
so now they're a little bit more in line with the rest of the monsters in terms of power.
Right.
Because I mean, to be honest, none of the monsters are that powerful to play as.
Right.
Like, I can't think of any monster that was as powerful as the pighead used to be, in terms of just being able to decimate a room.
Yeah, they had pretty much like you could shoot any direction, anytime, and they could float. Just pretty much the best monster in the game.
They're almost better than Raga in some respects.
Yeah, they could fly.
They can fly.
So here's a bug. Right now, you can.
Not take damage
Yeah.
from explosions.
I don't care about explosions. I'm a lizard.
That's right. That's okay. We'll fix that.
Yeah.
The explosions just got added. So
I figured that'd be a one-liner. So I wasn't
I'm gonna
too
go
worried
in there
about
and I want to really tweak the explosion stuff because I was never happy with the explosion code in AWL1. And
yeah, there was
I wanna-
actually a problem I found because it was there was like the code was doing the same thing in two different ways regarding explosions. Because I was
Yeah.
gonna go in and crap, what am I doing here? I better
You're
possess
probably
something
gonna
to stick
die
with it. Yeah.
instead of.
All right, I gotta
talking.
strategize. Maybe I should quit talking. All right,
Maybe
I knew I was
should-
screwed, so that's okay. Now I'm a clam. Oh, and I still
Yes.
have I have
Yeah, you
pearls.
still have a. Yep.
Oh, we
And
were
you have
talking about
the,
tweaking the clams so that they were always immune, so basically invincible, except for when you attacked. And that might. Oh crap! They only have 2 hits.
The clams, yeah.
Oh man, when did this game get so hard?
Always.
Ooh.
It's really no different than it used to be. The only difference was last update, the clams had 10 health and most attacks did 5 damage.
Right.
So they effectively had 2 hit points,
Yeah.
which is what they have now. But for some reason, when you see it as 2 hearts on the screen, you're like, I'm almost dead. Holy crap!
Retreat. See, these rooms are interesting to me because it's like, okay, there's a lot of health at my disposal, right? There's,
Yes.
5 clams in this room, and any one of them I can possess, and I've got 2 health right there. But, oh, jeez. Each one of them on their own. You can only get hit once, basically, so there's, like, very little... Oh! I think they just saved me from each other.
I think they did.
I gotta get
yeah.
outta here.
They're like,
Oh,
there
God!
you go. Oh, you got hit by a
Wow.
spike.
They really crowded me in there.
That's true. You did.
That was
we
brutal,
upped
man.
we upped the hazard density of both the library and the kitchen as well, which it might be a little too dense at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's why we played test. And then my current verdict is yes. Too hard.
Well, it kind of shows. Like last week, I think you beat the game pretty easily, and this week, you died twice. So, good job. Good job dying.
Not that anyone's counting.
Not that anyone's counting.
Good stuff.
Anyways, that was a Wizard's Lizard Alpha 9. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the previous videos and subscribe if you like it and give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate it.